Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to make choices, submit images over Twitter and Discord. You can pay to play sound effects.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the f***?
It's your show too, friend. Hop on in and experience everything now.
Hello everybody. It's me, it's Jonks. Remember? Remember how we had there was a second guy? That's me, I'm that guy. It's Jonks.
He's him.
I'm him. Anyway, if this is your first time, sorry. This is not the way it normally is. Normally you're seeing... Yeah, and you can boo me. I don't take it personally. Normally there's another guy. His name's Jonks. I guess people like him more, but I'm also a pretty cool guy. But the way this works is travelers come to my mountaintop and I grant them wishes. If they're worthy, I'll ask them about why they want their wish. And then you, the viewer at home, will vote on if they get their wish. You could also sacrifice them for $5 and then maybe a little bidding war starts over their life. You can have them phone a friend with our magical phone booth, which looks like this. And you know, I actually had this before Jonks. And then I noticed like a few months later he got it too. And I thought that was interesting. But I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm not competitive with him. He can do his thing. Anyway, so we'll hear from people, and you know, you get the whole drill. You all get it.
Talk about it, all this stuff. Talk about
if we hit, which it's not here, but if we hit our sub goal, we will go wish upon some stars. And I've been told to keep that vague. So we will wish upon some stars. And then we'll keep that vague. There it is. We're gonna reset it, but there it is. You can also join the Everything Now Show Discord, which I have not pinned, and I will do that shortly. And in the Everything Now Show Discord, you can submit images that will be given as bonus wishes to our travelers who come to the mountain. Here's an example. Remember Handerpants? There's something. Couldn't see what, but there's something. Thank you, Jonah Spaz. Thank you for the sub. And because you've subbed, you can actually sign, and I'm going to take this out of here. You can sign the Everything Now Show guest book. Let's take a look at that. Look at all these guest book things. I'm going to try to zoom in on some of these right now. The brochure said there would be gold and sexy partners, but all I found was Jonks. I live here now. It's a beautiful day on Jonks Mountain and I love you. The rest, we all get it. Look at all those. Look at all that. You can be one of those guys. That can be you. So go ahead and sign it. For me, it's Jonks. So I'm a little different. For me, I'm Jonks. So if you're gonna make any sort of pointed stream, like pointed comment, I mean, go ahead and do that like to Jonks instead of Jonks. But as I said, you know, I don't compete with him. He does his thing, I do mine. So that's pretty much it, right? I think I pretty much got it. This is an incredibly difficult task for me to do all this stuff, but I'm gonna give it a try. Anything else am I missing? I said join the Discord, I said the sub goal, I said you can sign the guest book. I think that pretty much covers it. And let's go ahead and take a look at our first guest book submission. W stream, says Jonas Baz. And I have to agree. I have to agree. I simply have to agree. So, that could be you signing the thing. That would be really cool. Yeah, let's get some W streams in the chat. I'm gonna pin the Discord really quick, so my mouth won't be moving. I'll make the mouth move a little bit, just for production value purposes. Oh, everyone's typing. Oh, alright. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna pin the Discord while the person's talking. Okay. That covers everything. Also, you know, sometimes I burp up legs. Looks like that. Looks like I kind of did it with my mouth closed just then. That's it. That's all the stuff. Let's go ahead and meet our first traveler.
Well, hello there, Jonks. How are you doing this afternoon? It's terrific to see you. Excuse me, you're Lonks, right? Am I not mistaken?
I'm Lonks.
I see.
I'm from just over the way.
I seem to have got my wires crossed in terms of my general direction, but I did find myself to a wish-granting demigod nonetheless, which I suppose is Christ at work. Ha ha.
Amen to that, brother. What can I help you with?
Well, my name... Oh.
Thank you, Chesterville. You're just in time. I'm Lonks, not Jonks. Little different, but mostly the same.
Terrific. It's fantastic to be here. I'm very, very happy to be here to talk to you today, Lonks, about something very important to me, and that is, of course, the Word of God. God did come down to me and speak to me directly. My name is Bo Constrictor. I am a minister with the Church of...
Your name is Bo Constrictor?
Bo Constrictor, yes, indeed.
Like Bo Burnham?
I suppose I am very much like that little twink that's on the Netflix. Yes, indeed. But I do believe that when I am singing songs and when I am singing melodious tunes, I happen to be singing the Lord's praises at the very same time, which I cannot allege to be similar for that young Mr. Bo Burnham fellow.
Okay.
I did like 8th grade, but I found that still to be a little bit too risque for me, personally.
Okay,
Thank you.
Bo. What brings you to my mountain? What are you wishing for?
Well, Lonks, I don't know if you've been paying attention to things as recently as this past week, but a number of things have been quite terrible. Thank you so much. Boo, I hear you saying Bo. Very close to my name, very close to my name. You can keep those coming. That happens to be so close to my name that it sounds exactly the same to my ears. Thank you very much. It's leaden ears. That's, you know, I've been told that I can't carry a tune, but that's not important to me. That's not what the wish is about, you see. Things are really bad, Lonks. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the news. A lot of bad things are happening all over the world. People are starving. People are hungry. Just the other day, Libya had a terrible flood. 20,000 people dead. The world
I saw that on Puberty.
The world, yes, indeed. Puberty is where...
The only news source I have is I follow Puberty on Instagram.
You know, there's an AI application that will help your children do this homework.
That's
help
so
your children
cool.
do their homework. It's a terrific opportunity, and I did not know about that before the blessed folks over at Puberty spread the good word.
Anyway,
my daughter can avoid reading the Scarlet Letter.
What do you want? We're really beating around the bush here. What do you want?
Well, I think the Lord spoke to me just the other day. I was sitting on my porcelain throne, and the voice of God entered my inner ear canal, and he said to me, Bo, go to Lonks and wish to end world hunger.
Oh, okay.
But he was very specific with me, Lonks.
Okay.
He told me, Bo, go up to that mountain and wish that every single person here on God's green earth had made the song and the music video for Hold Up by Beyonce from her visual album Lemonade.
Okay, and how is that related to solving world hunger?
Well, she ate.
Oh, God. Okay. So you think because she ate, that if everyone...
I'm simply passing on what God told me to say.
Am I coming in a little clearer now? Sorry, it's a little quiet.
That's.
Are we getting me?
I'm here. I've heard you perfectly fine the entire time.
Okay, but my magical counsel needs to hear me. Is this good? Better? Yeah, you're good now. Could even go a touch louder. All right. So let me get this straight. God spoke to you. He said that you want to solve world hunger, and because Beyonce ate when making that video off lemonade, you think if everyone made that video, they'd all eat.
I can hear the tone of incredulity in your voice, Jonks, and I feel it's almost certainly born from ignorance. It's possible you've never heard the song Hold Up by Beyonce.
No, could you sing it its entirety for me right now?
Boom, ba, 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 boom, ba. I feel like the chorus is only coming to me at the moment, unfortunately.
Well, I'm not really getting it. Unless you sing the
Hold
entire
up.
song. Feel free to take out your phone and look up all the lyrics and maybe even have it playing in the background for you.
Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. They don't love you like I love you.
All right, now what if you sang it instead of speaking it?
Well, this is how I sing in the church, don't you know?
That is a really good song.
If someone can help me with the very first line, I feel like I can get there. If someone can help me with just the very first line of that song. I really did think I had it memorized, unfortunately.
You actually already have said the very first word of the song, which is, hold up, they don't love you like I love you.
No, that's not the first word of the song. Oh.
I've Googled the lyrics.
I got no. Okay, well, that's maybe just the opening or whatever, but I'm talking about the first.
Something don't feel right because it ain't right.
Especially coming up after midnight. I smell your secrets, and I'm not perfect.
Not too
Or I'm not
perfect.
worth it. To ever feel this worthless, how can it ever come down to this? Going through your call list? I don't want to lose my mind, but I'ma fuck me up a bitch. I know I kept it sexy. I know I kept it fun. I know there's something that I'm missing, maybe my head for one. What's worse? Looking jealous or crazy, jealous or crazy. Or like being walked all over lately, I'd rather be crazy. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. I feel like Jonks, that should open
My
and
name's
shut.
not Jonks.
I'm sorry.
And I will just say, you got about 85% of the lyrics right on that. Really
Okay.
good work.
Hey, God told me, I'd never heard the song before, but I booted up my iTunes library on my iPod Nano, and I downloaded the song and began to listen to it on repeat. And though I do believe I have a firmer grasp of the Bible, of the good book, nevertheless, I do believe that I have just enough of that song to indicate to you the profound nature of it. You know, in the song, she has a baseball bat that she walks around. In the music video, she has a baseball bat, walks around. There's a young fellas riding an ATV as well. And at one point, there's a big burst of flames.
Hey, shut up. We got good news. You just won a bonus wish.
I thought you maybe were talking about the good news of Jesus H. Christ, but okay.
Nope.
Let's see what I want.
I'm not.
I love prizes.
All right, so that means that regardless of what happens here, doesn't matter, you'll still be going home with this. Yes, it's Golden Girls for the Nintendo 64.
Ah, beautiful.
Any use for that for you? Anything you might like that?
I'm more of a Blanche myself, as far as I'm concerned. I do believe, though, that there's that mission at one point where there's that younger girl that they take under their wing, and they have to it's an escort mission, and they got to escort her through a bingo hall without her being flirted with by by the older men there. I've never watched a single episode of Golden Girls. I took a BuzzFeed quiz once that said that I was a Blanche.
Well, now you can watch this. I think this is a game, actually. It's not just like the episodes on a Nintendo. That'd be cool, though. But maybe this will pique your interest.
Do you think that there's a sort of like a jailbroken version of that game where you can play as Luigi, like in the Mario 64?
That would be cool. I don't have hands, so I've never actually played a video game, but that sounds awesome.
Well, again, going back earlier to our earlier conversation, Lonks, about my wish, I do understand your trepidation as to the nature of my request, my very humble request to you. That being said, it gave me pause when God first spoke to me about this wish. But after some consideration, it did occur to me that perhaps God meant for everyone to be able to write a hit single. Beyonce made a great deal of money off that song, as far as I can tell, and I suppose if everybody made the same amount of money that Beyonce made off that Hold Up, it's entirely possible that no one would go hungry.
And that is a very good song, I will say. one issue I have with this is if everyone makes that amount of money, wouldn't that like explode the economy because they would have to make such an insane amount of money overnight?
Well, Lonks, as you know, it's impossible for a rich man to thread the eye of a camel.
And what does that mean?
Seems pretty self-explanatory to me. Can't thread the eye of a camel with a needle.
All right, hey,
and
shut up for a second.
Rich man either.
We're gonna get a phone call from someone from you know that you know, I guess. So someone's gonna be. You're getting a phone call, and maybe they can tell me who it is that's on the phone.
All right, fantastic. Now, is this like Jonks, where I have to take a step back to make sure that the phone booth don't pop up and blow my leg clean off?
They've given. Yes, it is, and there it is. Now, what could this mean? The person who has to be calling now. What?
Is someone making a request for who will be speaking to me over the phone?
Yes, and as happens quite often in my situation, I have no idea what this cultural reference is, and I feel completely insane reading it.
Well, tell me what the caller ID reads, and maybe I can be of some assistance to you from my remote perch over here.
One sec. Feel free to vamp.
You know that song Hold Up samples a tune by Andy Williams called Can't Get Used to Losing You. And as it should happen, and I feel like maybe this is why God decided to tell me about it, as it should happen, that was the song that I'm told I was conceived to. My mother and father were engaging in the act of coitus, and my father, as is his earthly duty, ejaculated inside my mother. Rather, goodness gracious, if he had ejaculated inside my wife, I would be very upset.
Did you say your dad came in your wife?
No. See, you weren't listening. I was saying that my father came in my mother and conceived me. Listening to Andy Williams, Can't Get Used to Losing You. Now that's a song that I know all the lyrics to.
All right, well then sing it all in its entirety.
Let's see, now how does it start?
Oh! Zinkerbell with a big 5. Thank you so much to a hero among the masses, Zinkerbell.
Tinkerbell is an unholy idol of worship.
Let us know if you want to sign.
Like
hey, shut the hell up.
Okay.
Let us know if you want to sign the guest book. I think we still only have one signature in there, so you can get it. You can get another one in there.
There ain't no use in hanging round. I'll just get dressed and do the town. I'll find some quiet avenue, though it will feel empty without you. Can't get used to losing you. No matter what I try to do, can't get used to losing you. Gonna spend my whole life through loving you. That's the one. That's that dance. All right.
Why do you only speak songs? How come
because
you never
my voice
sing?
is already plenty melodious for you, Jonks.
I would not.
Son of a gun.
Let's
Son of a
watch
gosh.
that. If you want to go see Jonks, go see Jonks.
I know. I'm
Lonks.
sorry. I feel just terrible about it. But is my phone call ready?
Yep.
Make sure to switch my mic.
Yep. Oh, I gotta switch everyone's mics here.
Hey.
Hi there. Hello.
Hey, it's me. It's T from Heaven's Gate.
Interesting. Very interesting. Now, are you from the?
Not the film.
Okay, not the film. You're from the
The
cult?
American New Religious Movement, whose members committed. Well, actually, we didn't get to that part yet. It was founded in 1974 and led by Bonnie Nettles and Marshall Applewhite. And you're also in it. So.
Yes, indeed.
Where you been?
Well, I know that we're supposed to be. Is it South Africa where we're supposed to be congregating shortly? Do I have that right? We're supposed to be somewhere in Africa, as far as I can tell.
Let me figure that out.
I haven't gone on my flight just yet.
Let me figure that out. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Oh no, that's Jonestown. I'm thinking of Jonestown. I can't remember where we're supposed to meet. But goodness me, I'll be there shortly.
We're in San Diego?
San Diego? Goodness gracious.
That's pretty boring. You don't think about a cult being in San Diego.
I don't know. San Diego can be kind of pretty.
I guess so, but usually they want to be in sort of the off-beaten path.
I find it effortlessly threads the needle between the sort of aesthetic choices of a Los Angeles County, but the kind of quiet vibe of a small town.
Yeah, and you can go to a Padres game. We're actually all about to head to the Padres game. We wanted to see if you were going to come.
It's cult day at the Padres game, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
They are going to be giving out punch at the Padres game in honor of cult day, one of their boutique days. And I do believe they have a David Koresh bobblehead that they're going to be giving out as well.
Yeah, and we're going to do a little mixer. We're all going to wear different colored sashes that signify our sexual orientation, and then you can kind of mix with the other cults.
Just make sure they're only, of course, that the ladies are wearing the blue mustaches and the girls are all the boys are all wearing the pink mustaches.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Kind of defeats the purpose of the mustache if there's no ambiguity there, but...
That's how we do things sometimes. Hey, listen, should I just not count you in for the Padres game?
Well, I'm here wishing that everybody can be their own little Beyonce. But if
What
I
does
can get
that
that done... Well, you see, I feel like I mentioned to you in passing I had something very important to do and that God told me to do, and you did not look askance at that even a little bit. You did not even think for one moment that I could be doing something reprehensible. And of course I'm not. I'm doing the just thing, which is listening to verbatim exactly what God instructed me to do, which is to go to Lonks and wish, of course, for every single person to be able to have written the song Hold Up by Beyonce.
How does that song go again?
It don't feel right because it ain't right, especially coming up after midnight. I smell your secret, and I'm not too perfect to ever feel this worthless. How could it come down to this? Going through your call list, I don't want to... Well, that didn't work.
I learned a lesson.
I don't want to lose my mind, but I'm going to fuck me up a bitch. I know I kept it sexy. I know I kept it fun. There's something that I miss in my head for one. What's worse, feeling jealous or crazy, or like being walked all over lately, I'd rather be crazy. Hold up. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. All right, thank you for clarifying that. Hey, you wouldn't
I didn't hear an amen.
An amen. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know how to make the sound alert show up on the screen, would you?
Well, I do believe that you are going to have to simply refresh the sound alert.
Well, so what if I already did that?
If you already did that and they're still not working, then I cannot be sure exactly what has transpired. Perhaps are they showing up on the screen, but there's no audio
It's
indication?
actually the other way around. The
making
audio
noise,
is happening, but we're not seeing it on the screen.
I see.
Yeah, what could that mean?
It's a good question.
All right, well, I'm gonna go watch the Padres game. I think Juan Soto's gonna kill it.
Yes, indeed. Now, and don't forget to get that one of them David Koresh bobbleheads for me.
All right, I love you.
I'm putting it on my desk. Love you too. You know we're gonna have sex later, but it's okay because God said it was fine.
Step away from the phone.
I've already stepped away.
Step away.
Seconds since
That's
I've
just,
stepped away.
I'm supposed to say that. I'm just supposed to say that. How in the world does this fucking sound alert thing work? Thank you, I Fight For Them. We're gonna go ahead and we all know what that means. Hello! I just realized I forgot to move my mouth for a lot of that. A lot going on. Really tough. Anyway, we have to kill you now.
It's occurring to me that there's no way in hell that I would have remembered another lyric from that song even a little bit.
What did you mean
I know
by
exactly
that?
the first bar or whatever the name. What's the thing before the chorus?
What do you mean?
Stanza? What is it called? What's the name
I
of the...
don't know. I'm a mountain.
Anyway, I only know that first part.
Okay. Well, it's a good song.
The bridge. Or the verse. Bridge? They're saying bridge.
I think bridge, because isn't verse just like when they start doing the song?
I guess everything's a verse.
Huh.
Like
Anyway,
in the Bible.
We're gonna kill you, so you gotta sort of beg the chat for your life. If they give you $10, you'll live. If not, I'm going to eat you with my mouth.
Well, God anticipated that I would be running into some sort of obstinate obstacles. And he told me very directly, he said that there's a simple means of overcoming any obstacle set in your path, as it pertains to this particular wish.
What?
And it's as follows. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like a lot of people hate to see a girl boss winning.
Now, are you a girl?
No,
boss.
but in a way, I feel like we'll all have a little bit more of that Beyonce swagger inside of us. Don't you understand?
You know, I'm
A little
torn.
bit of that girl boss energy.
I'm torn because you came here with such a noble wish, which was to solve world hunger. But then you went down this sort of rabbit hole about talking about Beyonce, and it kind of invalidated the entire conceit.
Long as far as I'm concerned, like I said, I made this very explicit. There's no way in heck, in HE double hockey sticks, that there's any way people can misconstrue my intention here. Beyonce ate on Hold Up. And it stands to reason that if every single person penned the exact same song, that they would also have eaten.
Now, I guess this is a good time for me to bring this up, since we're about to eat you. You know that eat is sort of a term for do good job? All right, let's do it. All right, well, we ate that guy, and he ate, or no, fuck. I ate that guy. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Are we supposed to have 6 subs or 7? Am I crazy to think we had 7? Because Zinkerbell gifted 5. And then if I'm remembering correctly, Jonah Spez gave 1 for himself and then gifted 1 as well. It's supposed to be 7. Alright, I'm gonna try to figure that out. Oh, and there's another. Thank you so much, I Fight For Them. Let us know if you want to sign the guest book. I'm gonna try to move that up a hair. Well, I did that. I did that much. Don't count old Lonksy out just yet, because I figured that one out. But why, my God, why are the sound alerts not showing up on the dang screen? Something tells me it might have had to do with me screwing up in the beginning. Oh, hello, another traveler.
Hi there, hello. Hi.
Hello, traveler, what's your name?
Bento Fox?
Bento Fox, like Bento Box?
No.
Oh, thank you, Katzenbaron, for the 4 months.
No, like Bento Fox. My last name's Fox, my first name is Bento.
Okay, but you know, have you ever heard of
It's short for Benjamin.
Okay, but have you heard of a Bento Box before?
No.
Oh, you should look that up. It's the same
What's
name
in
as
it?
you.
What is it?
It's a little lunch thing that Japanese people eat.
I'm bored. Shut up.
All right, well, I'm going to have you talk for about 1 minute while I figure this shit out. So what do you want? What are you here for?
Vamp. All right. I feel like I have a very common problem, Lonks, and so I feel like it's going to be easy enough to get it taken care of here. Lonks, I'm a regular editor of various IMDb pages, or at least I was before the fascists at IMDb said I can't update the trivia section anymore.
And you know what? I know anecdotally that updating IMDb can be very painstaking and meticulous and actually makes you feel crazy. So I sympathize with you.
Yeah, I mean, in my case, I was actually really good at it, and it wasn't a big deal for me. And actually, to complain about that is to sort of, like, I think spit in the face of everything that's good and pure, is to object to the... Look...
What do you mean by that? To spit in the face of everything that's good and pure to point out that...
To suggest that there's anything wrong with the actual process of updating an IMDb page, I think is a laughable fallacy.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but it's very much like data entry. It gets kind of monotonous.
Yeah, and it's the best data entry in the world. You can let people know more about movies.
Okay.
Anyway, they banned me because I would go in and update the IMDb trivia sections of some movies, and they didn't particularly like it. And so really, I have really 2 wishes, I guess. And do you do two wishes? Are you like Jonks? Are you going to be a
No, I will not allow 2 wishes.
Okay.
You'll have to get back in line.
Okay, I could do that. Okay, my first wish then, and we can make this a quick one. Does that
Okay.
work for you? We can make this a quick wish, and then if it gets granted, great. If it doesn't, I can get back in line and do a different one.
Works for me.
Okay. They took this trivia entry down from the facts section of the film The Usual Suspects, and I would like you to add it back. Okay? Do whatever you have to do to add it back. Okay? And the trivia section goes as follows. Kevin Spacey was recently acquitted by a UK court of sexual molestation charges. Benicio del Toro has gone on to star as the creator in the Marvel Studios film series Guardians of the Galaxy, and other entries as well in smaller segments. That's the trivia.
Keep going.
That's it. That's the entry.
Okay, and they banned you for that.
Yeah, I guess they said that it wasn't pertinent.
Okay, so you want just access to the IMDb again?
Well, I suppose I could just get access, but really that was the one that was really crushing me. I mean, I have a few others. You know, okay, I'll tell you what. This maybe will just give me full carte blanche access to updating IMDb trivia sections. Okay? And what I'll do is I'll just run by the audience out there what I would like to update, and if they have any objections, then they can decide not to grant my wish.
Dear God. All right, hang on one sec. I got to do like 10 things right now.
Sick.
All right. Can you vamp for like a little bit longer?
Yeah,
Can you
totally.
give me a couple other things you got in trouble for?
Well, again, these are things that I want to update, but every time I tried, they'd say this isn't pertinent, and then after a few times, they were like, "You're banned. Your ISP address has been blocked from IMDb." Which, again,
Can't you get Tor or something?
that's not fighting according to Hoyle. That sounds cheap. That sounds like cheating, and I gotta be above
It's
board.
way easier than coming to a magic mountain and wishing for access again. That also feels a little dishonest.
This coming from the fucking technophobe who said that updating an IMDb was the hardest thing you've ever done in your whole
Again,
goddamn life.
I wouldn't classify it as hard. I would just say it was
What
like
you said.
monotonous.
We all heard what you said. Anyway, another trivia entry for the film The Shawshank Redemption. The main set of Shawshank Redemption is based on a real series of U.S. and international institutions called a prison, where people are held for crimes that they have committed in various jurisdictions. Oftentimes, just as in the film Shawshank Redemption, they include bars and guards and large walls to prevent prisoners from escaping.
Okay, why was that not okay?
They said that it wasn't relevant to the film, or that it wasn't like the people. Here's what they said, and again, normally they have these real boilerplate responses like not relevant or whatever. In this case, they responded saying, "Who the fuck doesn't know that?" Which I thought was really pithy and cruel, frankly, for them to say the fuck word, for them to say the fuck word in an official email, which I find abhorrent. Another trivia section I wanted to update. Better Call Saul. I wanted to add a bit of trivia. The character Saul Goodman was in another show called Breaking Bad, as well as there are a number of characters in Better Call Saul that were also in the television program Breaking Bad, including the old one, the older man, and the one that was in Do the Right Thing.
Okay, we're gonna get someone on the phone. Step away. Watch out. It's coming at you. Oh, change these dang mics.
Hey,
Oh,
what's up? What are you doing up on Lonks Mountain?
Lonks, it's the guy. It's the guy from the website.
Okay.
What should I say?
I don't know. Take the call.
Okay.
What you doing up there?
Oh, nothing. I'm just hanging out. I'm just shooting the shit. They got rocks that you can throw in a body of water. I'm trying to skip them. It's pretty good. I think they went well. I think he's buying it.
Okay, good. Just let me know when you're done, I guess.
You wouldn't be up there wishing for access to my website again, would you?
Well, I suppose that someone in my position probably would want to do that, but I'm not. I would never do that. I would never do a VPN. I would never do anything like that. I understand that your website is sacrosanct. I'm not here to upset the established order of things.
Yeah. Be
I'm skipping rocks on a big pond, and my sweetheart is here too. And let me call her over. Hey, Marie, come on over, Marie.
Hey, you can stop that. I know no one who regularly updates IMDb has a girlfriend, okay?
Fuck, how do you know that? Okay.
I don't know. That was really smart of him.
Okay.
Listen, you don't want to make an enemy out of me.
She's a sweetheart. We're not dating. We're just hanging out. And she did a couple years ago let me touch her breast, and I'm not allowed to do that anymore, and I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine being platonic. There was a little bit of resentment for about a year and a half, but now we're cool. I'm just going to call her over.
Don't keep doing this ruse, please. You don't.
Hi, it's me, Marie. I'm dating. No, I'm not dating. I'm just hanging out. Fuck.
Bento.
Fuck.
Bento.
Yes?
You don't want to make an enemy out of me, okay? It'd be a real shame if you were to get an IMDb page created for you, and your sole credit was weapons specialist on Rust. It would be a real shame.
I've seen the video. She's like a young woman with colored dyed hair, and she kind of just looks a little miffed, but doesn't seem terribly upset about what's happening.
I could change that. I could change all those videos to make them about you. We have the technology now because of AI.
That damned Allen Iverson is fucking my whole life up.
I could make that. I could say that you were the personal assistant to Kevin Spacey and Bryan Singer, intermittently, taking turns between the two of them.
I did run into Bryan Singer at a party.
Really?
I did.
That would be interesting.
At
I
least
give you trivia for your page.
At least I thought it was Bryan Singer. He was wearing glasses.
Okay, that could be literally anybody.
I don't know.
Bento.
How many directors do you know wear glasses? Name one.
Martin Scorsese. Fuck. Bento.
Well, why don't you update the trivia section for Martin Scorsese then, huh? What don't you think about that?
I'm giving you one last chance.
Okay, all right. On the IMDb, you're going to let me log in?
No. To drop this. If Mr. IMDb Trivia, what's that thing saying Eyes Wide Shut? The little letter he gets.
I can't remember.
It's like cease your inquiries or else, whatever.
If I were allowed on the website, I would check. But I'm not allowed.
It says, give up your inquiries, which are completely useless, and consider these words a second warning. We hope for your own good that this will be sufficient. Am I understood?
Yeah.
All right. Have a great rest of your day. I love you.
I love you too.
Step away.
I've
Don't go near the phone.
I've stepped.
Be away from it. How'd that go?
Not good. He eyes wide shutted me.
Oh man.
But not the cool version of that, where, either I stalk him or he stalks me. It's mostly just a kind of a vague threat. No Sidney Pollack, no Tom Cruise, no Nicole Kidman, no Nicole Kidman saying the word fuck is the end of the movie.
What?
It's mostly just the lady. Have you seen it? It's Nicole Kidman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said the last word of the
Fuck my
thing
mouth.
is fuck.
I mean, don't fuck my mouth, but
Okay.
no, sorry. There's a lot going on.
I like that a very sick Jake has taken the time to micromanage the show from afar.
And yet, I can't get the goddamn sound alerts on screen, and no one seems to have that fucking figured out. Driving me nuts. Somehow they're lower now.
He was barely audible.
Why are they lower? How'd they get lower down? What does that even mean?
I think we need to just not worry about it. I think everybody's being a stick in the mud. I think everybody knows how this shit works.
I mostly agree, but also, what the hell, man? Why are they so low? Maybe I can position them up?
Well, I'm feeling pretty low myself, sir.
If I pan on the x-axis, is that north-south or is that
That's
east-west?
east-west. You don't want to pan on the y-axis.
All right, I'm trying that. Seems to have done literally nothing. Oh, maybe that's because I'm on the 1. All right. There's no hope for me. The low sound alerts, not any actors.
I'm maintaining my wish no matter what the guy said over the phone. I'd like to be able I'd like to have full access to IMDb for editing purposes. I'd like to be able to update the trivia section for Titanic to let everybody know that it's based on a real ship.
Okay, wait. Someone do a sound alert. I think I fucking got it.
Whoa!
There it is. There it is. There it is. Did it not do volume though? No, it did. All right, let me get this whole wish straight and then also write it down on the poll.
Yep.
Despite being warned by that guy. Okay, we got it. Despite being warned by that guy that he'll make you the weapons specialist on Rust, you're going to wish for access to IMDb so you can do more weird trivia stuff. Speak about that for about 20 seconds.
Well, I figure even if he gets me in trouble and I go to prison, I'll still have internet access there. And as long as the wish guarantees that I will have whatever my ISP address happens to be at the time is allowed to edit IMDb trivia, all that other stuff is immaterial. I'd like to be able to update the trivia section from Bridges of Madison County to say Clint Eastwood spoke at the Republican National Convention, and bridges are also popular and frequently noticeable and available and viewable mode of city planning and
that's one trivia. That's
yes.
One entry.
Yes. Another entry for that.
The
film?
one entry is Clint Eastwood spoke at the Republican National Convention, and also bridges are a ubiquitous mode of transportation in a bunch of different places.
Yes, absolutely. And then the other trivia section for that same film, Meryl Streep was in a film called Mamma Mia.
Huh.
And has beautiful flaxen hair.
Okay. Well,
it's important trivia. I don't know. But look, you're laughing at me now. I can hear you laughing at me, but you're gonna change your tune when it's pub trivia time, and you're remembering learning that Meryl Streep had flaxen hair.
Why does it look so weird? I guess that's fine. It's above my pay grade. And speaking of IMDb, folks, go rate the Everything Now show on IMDb. Two people gave us a 1 out of 10, and ooh, I needed that. Ooh, I needed that.
Two people gave the show a 1 out of 10?
They did. They're keeping me hungry, and I needed that.
I wonder why. Maybe it's an episode like this that causes that to happen.
No, I think it's haters. I think haters stay angry. I think they stay mad. But not us.
Yeah.
And
I guess that is how I feel.
There's a bunch of people who gave us 10, so that's good. But go review the show on IMDb.
Including, presumably, each of us.
I certainly did.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if all 4 of us did, though. Anyway. Ooh, this one's surprisingly tight.
Yep.
I also noticed lately there's 2 Twitch accounts called Everything Now Show Sucks and Everything Now Show is Boring.
Interesting.
They both sprung up in the last few months.
And where are they, where did they show up?
When you look up us on Twitch, those show up just below it.
Interesting. You know, I, something of a internet editor myself. If this wish gets granted, I could go in no problem and delete those Twitch accounts.
Well, can you do that? That's on IMDb.
Well, no, I'm saying, oh, wait, there's an IMDb account called Everything Now Show
sorry.
Sucks.
You get access to IMDb.
Right.
These are Twitch accounts.
No, I'm saying as a sort of a, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, I would go on to Twitch and do the right thing for you.
Oh, and here's a good question. What would you put on the Everything Now's trivia page?
It's... there's an Arcade Fire album called Everything Now.
Now, why would we bring that up? Why not deviate away from that?
It's trivia.
I guess.
It's trivia.
What
And
about something about the cast or the show?
Rocky, the guy who founded the show, just him.
I think there was a second guy.
No, I think it was just him.
Okay, well, he's not here to defend himself, so he can get fucked, I guess.
But Rocky was a huge fan of Arcade Fire and the Carol Burnett show, and so he combined the 2 names. He combined the album title, Everything Now, and the title of the Carol Burnett show into one show.
Yeah, you can tell they're specifically referencing the Carol Burnett show with that title.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go ahead and close out this poll. And despite what I think is good for your best interests, we are going to grant your wish.
Sick, dude. Yes. Thank God.
And I know that Jonks has a bit of a production value with his whole wibbity-wobbity thing. Here's how mine works.
Okay. I'm open to hearing what this is.
And there it is.
Oh, sick.
Congratulations!
Okay, fantastic. I love to hear it.
You have access to IMDb again. I hope that guy doesn't come for you.
I'm going to go edit the page for The Dark Knight to let everyone know Heath Ledger died.
Okay, that must already be on there. I'll let him go, but there's no way they don't mention that somewhere in the
They
trivia.
say a bunch of other stuff, though, and that's, to me, the most important thing.
Yeah, I'm sure they go like, he died almost entirely because of this movie.
They don't say that.
I mean, that is true, though. He got really into sleeping pills and being weird.
It seems like an urban legend. I don't know if
Hey, why don't you get your next costume on, pal?
Okay.
Ugh.
Police! Police!
There it is.
Help! Police!
We made it 45 minutes without that,
Help!
but there it is.
Help! Police! Help!
Hey, Rocky, can you hit me with the little Twin Peaks right now? Oh, also, let's check out the Everything Now Show guest book. We've gotten a few more, and if I didn't get yours yet, please someone remind me I didn't get yours yet. I'm sorry about that, and I'll try my best, but let's take a look. I'm sorry that your cousin Jonks is sick, but you're doing a great job covering for him. Jonks, get well soon. Lonks cured my lumbago, 5 out of 5 stars. Finally got banned for exploiting a loophole in the wish mechanic. 5 out of 5, still 8. Thank you, Cats and Barn and Diffracted. And I am not Jonks' cousin. I'm just a different guy. Not everyone who looks like me is related to each other. I'm not gonna fault you for that, but please keep in mind. We're different guys. I was actually doing this before Jonks, but again, I'm not gonna get upset about it. Let him do his thing, and I'll do mine. Alright, folks, well, thank you so much, everyone, and we are only 5 away from wishing upon a star, so
let's get those sub goals in.
Let's get those sub goals in, everybody.
Yes, get those subs in.
And Creative Steve, I guess you're right, that is how family works. Anyway, what's your name, traveler?
Larry DeCampoli.
Larry DeCampoli?
Yes.
Like Larry David?
Well, my nickname's Leftist Larry. I'm a member of DSA. And
there it is. Look at that shirt.
Abolish ICE. And this is it's long overdue that one of us made our way up here so that we could make a wish that's for the betterment of all mankind.
Yes, what will your praxis be here on my mountain?
Well, my praxis...
I've had many tea partiers up here, but it seems that the DSA folks are too lazy to get off their bums and work their way up the mountain.
You know, we're very busy in our Slack. We have a lot of back and forth about what the next move is, and sometimes...
And a lot of, like, talking about what you should call the thing you're going to do, and spending about 5 weeks just getting into theoretical conversations about the title for something before even actually jumping into any sort of a action that makes a difference.
We've been inveigled in about a 5-week debate over what to call the reading working group, which is a working group just for reading books.
Great. Thanks for helping make the world a better place.
Absolutely. But I'm happy to be
Anyway, what's
here.
your wish?
Well, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the news lately, Lonks, but...
I only know what's on puberty.
Me too, honestly. That, and I do watch old videos of Michael Parenti. But, look, and of course not Noam Chomsky because he was a Trotskyist.
Yeah, also unapologetically on the Epstein plane.
Of course, and that bothers the heck out of me.
It was so crazy when they emailed him about it, and he was like, yeah, what about it?
Are you listening to
It's like, no.
Are you listening to Brace's podcast? Are you
TrueAnon?
TrueAnon? You listen to TrueAnon?
No, I've heard it's okay, but he bothers me. he does a lot of that. Like,
Is it because he
faux-
was a florist?
No, he does a lot of that faux sexism thing. But it's like if your whole bit is pretending to be sexist and you just do it over and over and over.
Well, he
again,
fought for the white PG, so he's above criticism.
I guess so. I also think he must be an op because if you fight for the YPG, you are a terrorist. So I don't understand how he's like walking around. I feel like he must be an op. Like there's no way to me that he's not. He should be in jail.
Yeah. Gorer friend. I do not watch Hassan Piker. I find he is a sort of bread and circuses for everybody. But anyway, let me get to my wish. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the news recently, Lonks, but the world is a really bad place. There was a terrible flood in Libya, which, by the way, the fact that Libya is already destabilized politically can be blamed on our intervention overseas.
And that is
okay,
true.
When we removed Muammar Gaddafi, it had blowback. You know?
I saw a bunch of people commenting on the Puberty Instagram post that Muammar Gaddafi was based.
Well,
They said he was based.
he wrote a book that
The Green Book, right?
Yeah, we read it, and
That's a crazy
we saw
book.
the movie too. We saw the adaptation, the movie with the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Ian McKellen?
No, the Legolas. No, not Legolas. What's the one? The big one?
Legoland?
No, with the dark hair.
Oh, Elijah.
No,
Wood.
the long dark hair. The guy who becomes the king at the end. What's his name?
Orlando Bloom.
No, Viggo Mortensen. We watched the adaptation of Muammar Gaddafi's Green Book, starring Viggo Mortensen.
Wait, is that real?
No, there's a movie called Green Book.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm there now.
It's real. It is real. It is an adaptation of
I'm there
of the
now.
Muammar
I'm all
Gaddafi
caught
book.
up.
Yeah. Cool. Sick. Awesome.
All right, we're only losing a few followers for this bid, so I think we can keep going. What's up?
That's good. So, yeah, my wish, again, I'm trying to alleviate one element of the global suffering that we have under late capitalism, okay?
I hope you don't have a roundabout way of doing it, because guys who look like you in particular tend to come up here and express a very clear intention and then have a really confused way of expressing it.
I wish that every person on Earth was the number 7.
Okay, before we get into that, I have good news. You have a
Would you like
bonus
to hear
wish.
why?
No, shut up. I have a bonus wish for you.
Long time to wait between setup and punchline, which is just so quick and so small. It would take 2 seconds.
Regardless of what happens, I will turn your mic off. Regardless of what happens going forward, don't worry. Even if we never hear about the number 7 or whatever, and they kill you, which they probably should, you will be taking home this bonus wish. World's sluttiest dad. Are you a father?
I am not, but,
How old is your girlfriend?
She is exactly my age.
Wow.
To the day.
Incredible.
To the day. We have to make sure of that now. I don't know if you noticed that. We do, I'm 28, and I got so much grief for dating a 27-year-old the other day.
That's disgusting. That's basically a child.
I've done the work. I've been engaged in praxis of regretting what I did, which is praxis, regret. And
true.
But this is sort of referencing to the fact that I'm kind of daddy in the group. I've got daddy energy. I'm like the guy from The Last of Us, Pedro Pascal. I've got daddy energy.
Okay, sounds good. Well, now you have world's sluttiest dad to go home with you. All right. So what's all this about the number 7?
I wish that everyone were the number 7, and they can just be their name. In fact, that is my wish. I wish that everyone were named 7. 789 stands to reason that if everyone were named 7, they'd get food.
Oh.
I'm trying to end world hunger.
Oh God. Did you even preface that when you're trying to end world hunger?
I hope I did.
I don't think you did.
I think it was part of the bit.
I think you just said you want to make things better or whatever. So 789.
789 stands to reason if everybody were named 7, they would all be able to eat.
But what is 9?
What is 9?
What is 9? If they're eating 9, what is that?
Look, now you're starting to get into sort of post-structuralist deconstruction, which I'm not into the whole that whole movement.
I don't know what that means. I like watching Epicurious videos on YouTube where they make tacos in 3 different ways.
Yeah, well, I do too, but this is something else. This is what's the guy's name? Baudelaire or whatever. Baudelaire. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, the
guy on the Epicurious videos is Frank. He's a chef.
I see. Well, no, okay, Lonks, I'll level with you. Okay, we all thought it was very funny. Every single person thought it was very funny when I did the pun. But I do think everybody should be named.
Yes, they did. No one booed you for that. We didn't lose 1 follower and 10 viewers when you did that.
Oh, did we?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Good. Yeah, no, here's the thing. Everybody should be named 7 because it's so gosh darn hard to remember everybody's name when you're at these protests. You meet somebody and they say, "Oh, I'm with the unhoused working group," and they say that their name is like John. You think I'm going to remember John? There's like 6 Johns.
Well, so if everyone was named 7, how would you tell them apart?
It would eliminate the problem. Everybody, you're just, hey, 7. Hey, what's up, 7? How you doing, 7? Hey, 7. Good to see you, buddy.
But then how will you know which 7 you're talking to? You know what? Never mind.
That seems like it doesn't...
This is better.
Okay. Anti-revolutionary.
Larry.
Got a bunch of Trotskyists in the chat, huh?
Larry.
Okay.
You're going to get murdered.
You know, I assumed this risk every time that I donated money to the George Floyd era protests. I assumed that my life was going to be
George Floyd
era protests. Okay. The protests, the Black Lives Matter protests. I knew that I assumed a certain risk donating via PayPal to all of those bail funds, but now if I have to die a martyr for the right cause, I'm ready to do it.
Well, I have bad news. You won't be dying a martyr for any kind of cause. You'll just be getting eaten by me because people found you annoying.
Oh. Weird. I'll tell you this. I've never met a single annoying person in DSA.
Really?
Not once. So I would be shocked if I were the only one. You know, I mean, what are the odds of that? Me being the only annoying guy in an entire organization that does good work, but my God.
Anyway,
kind of difficult.
Any last pleas with the council for your life? And Sullivan is saying Democratic Sevens of America, and we like that.
That would be great. I think names are so passé. Names are so archaic in a sense. I think if we were able to just elide names in their entirety, I think we'd be that much closer to a kind of equality. Imagine the
losing
alleviation.
A lot of followers for going after the DSA, which kind of bums me out.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope people understand this is the calls are coming from inside the house. We're.
Yeah, I think they must by now. Maybe they're right. Maybe we should keep our dang politics out of this. I feel like that one guy who filled out the survey would be eating this up right now. I feel like he would. This was all done for him, and I assume it's a guy, but maybe it's not.
I feel like it's fairly transparent. This is only a bit that could be done if you've been let's say, I don't know, the secretary of a DSA chapter for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm also sorry. I'm on a little tangent.
It takes that kind of inside baseball knowledge to take cracks at an organization that's, you know.
Yeah, I'm just on a little tangent now where I'm thinking about if the pro-cop person, because I assume their gender, and now I'm just laughing about thinking if the pro-cop person who filled out our survey is they, them, and they have they, them pronouns, but they also love the cops and hate when we talk about the cops being bad.
Lonks, I feel like you don't have to eat me. I feel like we kind of understand each other.
I like you, buddy. I really like you, but it's not up to me.
Okay,
It's up to my council.
I think maybe just go ahead and eat me so that we can get to the next.
All right, you don't want to do any kind of defense, anything? Tywin is asking, what's wrong with continuous global revolutions to achieve worldwide socialism?
Exactly nothing.
Now you're worried. Now you're nervous. I can tell you're on your heels now.
Me?
Yeah. Cut them. Cut into them.
I'm not cutting it. No. I'm not trying to criticize socialism or communism. I'm pro both of those things. If anything, I'm making just some slightly snide remarks about an organization that has had its fair share of problems. But I think that, as long as we're criticizing in good faith, we're allowed to say any number of things.
I think communism and socialism could be good.
Like we did that bake sale.
I wish people were a little nicer in their tone.
Like we did that bake sale, and Susan brought the brownies that made everybody poop. Really watery poop. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Remember when Susan made the really watery poop?
So
brownies?
I wasn't there. Anyway, I
Well,
support the theory.
That's criticism. That's crit. We're
All right.
we're doing a struggle session.
Fourth time I'm going to try to talk now. So
Okay.
I support your theories and stuff, but I think sometimes you guys are a little rude, and so because of that, I vote for people who are ideologically opposed to everything you say.
You know, and there are people like me who would maybe say that we're somehow at fault for that. I wouldn't go that far. But there are people who have similar criticisms to my own who might go so far as to say that we're alienating people by being so getting into the weeds on a lot of things to the point where we're arguing over, you know, it's the tyranny of small differences or whatever.
Speaking of alienating people, I think it's time for me to eat you.
Yeah, please, thank you.
All right, goodbye forever, Larry.
Bye bye.
I got it. I cannot let this one slip. Mitch F. Anderson, my politics are that I want Dasha to peg me. Let's get some W's in the chat for that one.
Oh my god. Oh, to say that.
Let's get some W's in the chat for that one. And folks, this is why you don't let Chris and Grant do an episode all alone, because they will go on a 30-minute aside about the DSA.
People loved it.
People loved it. We only lost 3 followers during that.
That's nothing.
That is nothing, I agree.
We gotta try harder.
Yeah, I can be much more alienating.
Absolutely. I think we should try that. We should try for that.
Oh, and we also just we won one! We won one! It's all good. Surreal Chemist is saying DSA stands for Dasha Sex Association.
Sick. Sick, bro. Yeah.
More DSA content, says Celeb again. You know, I'd tell you to stick around. I'm sure at some point that will circle back, but for the most part, we mostly do bits about being weird little guys.
I do feel the need to clarify. I was a secretary of a DSA chapter for 2 years. I paid the dues. I did the whole thing.
Weird that our next traveler shouted that out, but...
No, that was it's a friend of a friend.
Oh, okay.
The other guy.
Anyway, folks, has anyone signed the guest book? I don't think they have, because we haven't gotten any other subs. We're only 5 subs away for Wishing Upon a Star, and while I don't want to give away what that is, even though I'd say the vast majority of you would probably know what it is by now, I will say that the last show we had a guy doing all the impressions who was objectively not good at impressions, and today we have someone who's noticeably better at doing impressions. So if ever there was a time where we wanted to do Wish Upon a Star, I really think this is the episode. We made the last guy do it twice, and he got so desperate, he did Yogi Bear is woke now as an impression. We will not be getting that.
We would not be scraping the bottom of the barrel with this guy's bit.
No, we'll have some real ones. Guys you've seen in TV and film and other stuff. Remember Wokey Bear? Anyway, let's get another traveler.
Bonjour, c'est moi, Commit, the lepidopterologist.
Okay, I need you to either bring a translator with you or slow down and say it again.
Bonjour, c'est moi. It's me, Commit, the lepidopterologist.
Kermit the Leopard Doctorologist?
Yes, en French, yes. And
Wait a minute, sorry, did I get that
butterfly.
Wait, did I get that right? Your name's Kermit the Leopard by... What? What did you say your name was?
Lepidopterologist. This is study of butterflies. I'm capturing butterflies and studying them and their wing patterns.
And your name is Kermit?
Kermit, yes.
And you're French?
Some have taken the unkind approach to my name and calling me the Kermit the Frog as a slight against the French writ large. I am no longer catching butterflies, so I'm going to take off my butterfly catching hat and put on my regular French tricorn. We are all given at birth.
Kermit is an Irish name, meaning free man.
I suppose it is possible that my bloodline did mingle with the Irish.
With the Irish? With the Irish?
The Irish.
Oh, thank you so much, Harley Muncie, and also Shazio7. Thank you so much, Shazio. Let me know if you want to sign the guest book. And Harley, I'm going to get yours in right away. All right, Kermit, talk for 30 seconds.
Well, Lonks, you see that my problem is that I've been trying to catch the butterflies with this handgun. This regular Glock. But the problem is every time I am trying to slow down the butterfly in its flight, I am killing the butterfly in single blow or simply missing the butterfly entirely. More often than not, it is the latter that I am committing. So, you might say to yourself, perhaps you can use a net. But in my personal experience, a net to catch the butterfly is a little bit...
Okay, so what do you want exactly?
But do you know what I'm saying, Jonks? To use the... Lonks, excusez-moi.
Please don't do that.
Excusez-moi. Lonks. To use the butterfly net is a little bit this.
Are you saying it's effeminate?
Anyway, Lonks, here is my wish. I would like to be able to vine and dine the butterfly as a means of capturing it, to seduce the butterfly, using a very stereotypical French capacity for making love.
You want to fuck the butterflies?
I would like to take it out to a beautiful dinner and split some Chateaubriand and a little bit of port wine under the beautiful lights of a beautiful cafe, so as to capture the butterfly without using my handgun and a millimeter, or to use a net, which I do feel is a little bit feminine coded, which is not a problem for me in most cases, but when I'm out catching the butterflies, I do feel that they can sense.
You're worried about looking gay?
I did not say that.
But you've implied it.
I did not say that. No, I did not.
We're getting a really good question here. Do you like the song "Come My Lady, Come Come My Lady, You're My Butterfly"?
I do believe that is my favorite song.
You believe it's your favorite song?
I do believe it is my favorite song, as well as any song by the band Iron Butterfly, like the Garden of Eden.
Oh yeah, in the
Garden of Eden, baby. Don't you know that I love you?
Don't you know? Yeah. Hey, this is actually a good point we're getting. Sing in its entirety.
Dun 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 dun. In the Garden of Eden, baby. Don't you know that I love you? In the Garden of Eden, baby. Don't you know that I will always be true? I want you to come with me and take my hand. And we'll walk this land, I believe that it is in the end of the song.
Okay,
it is featured in the film by Michael Mann called Manhunter. It is in the scene where the character that is not Jodie Foster's character from the other Silence of the Lambs adaptation, he jumps through a window and captures the guy, the true fairy, the murderer in that picture.
Alright, that was good enough, I guess. It's in The Simpsons also, people are saying.
Someone is saying to do the full song. I do not know if you are aware how much of that song is instrumental. There's so few parts of the song that involves singing.
When I was actually asking you to sing "Butterfly" by Crazy Town. It's fine. I'll settle for that.
I only know that choir spot. The English it escapes me, my grasp. I am not so well spoken in the English.
Alright, so
I had a LaCroix on the way up. I had a French drink, a LaCroix on the way up.
Is it a French thing to talk over people when they're talking? Is that
no, it is a Grant thing to do that.
So, when you said your wish, everyone in the chat immediately said, no, no way, oh my god, no, we're not going to do that. So, what do you say to those people?
I say you simply do not understand how gentle a French lover can be. Perhaps you and I, Lonks, can prepare a sort of a demonstration of what it would be like if I was able to seduce a butterfly.
You're gonna have sex with me? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying we can do a sort of like pretend where you are a hypothetical butterfly and I am a man going to seduce you.
Okay, we can give that a shot.
Imagine the butterfly can talk for the purposes of this demonstration.
Well, shouldn't we do it to form?
Well, that involves a number of difficult. Perhaps you can indicate the butterfly's consent by means of flapping your wings verbally.
Okay, I'll just say flap.
Or something like that.
Oh, okay, I'll go like 2.
Alright. Bonjour. C'est moi. Kamit. You are looking so beautiful today. On this fine spring day, you have molted beautifully. You look gorgeous with that pattern on your back. Would you like to go with me to get some Chateaubriand, or perhaps if you are maybe more casual, we can go to the Burger King? To Burger King it is, perfect. Perfectement. And then we drive to the Burger King. We pull up and I say, would you like to do drive-thru or would you like to dine in?
And this butterfly understands all that?
Yes, absolutely. If I'm able to seduce the butterfly must be able to consent. That is the nature of the wish. I'm basically wishing to make butterflies sentient.
I don't know how to answer.
Sentient.
Again, just shut the fuck up. I don't know how to answer like things that aren't yes or no questions. If I'm doing just do.
Okay, one do for yes, two do for no.
Well, no. So that's you asked me, do I want to do drive through or go eat inside? So how would I just via do?
I see. Okay, give me one flap of the wing if you would like to eat inside.
Do.
Beautiful. I agree. I feel like the service is better, and we are able to grab more of the sauce packets that they leave at the front.
Okay.
If in the drive-thru, sometimes they try to jip you. They try to take advantage of you by giving you fewer sauce packets. I'm sorry, I'm going on a rant. Let's go inside.
Okay,
Then we go inside. We go inside the restaurant. We approach the counter. There are two people in front of us, one of whom has brought their coupons that they send in the mail for the Burger King, and so we know they are going to take far too long to choose the coupons. They have not even cut out the coupons that they want to use. That will be incumbent upon the employee to pull, to cut using scissors that they keep at the front. When you go to Burger King with the coupons, you need to be prepared to simply have the coupon ready.
Okay. All right. I don't know what to. I don't know what I.
You are the cute silent type. I know this about you. So you don't have to say anything. I'm talking to the butterfly. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we are here in the line. We approach the front counter. I order one Whopper. I look at you and I say, are you in the mood for perhaps a chicken? One flap for chicken.
What if I don't want chicken? What do I do?
One flap for beef.
Well, okay, and I guess
we are very early in the day, so they still have the breakfast menu. One flap for the French toast sticks.
Well, if they're all one flap, it seems like every option is one flap.
Well, only because I am going one by one, and every time I met with silence, I move on to the next option.
Okay, I one flap for French toast sticks.
Beautiful. It is a wise choice, sir. So,
thank you very much, Void Walker.
We go and we sit down. As is the normal course of action at any Burger King chain, both in France and in the United States. It is the case that the Slurpee machine has only one flavor working, and it is the Coca-Cola flavor. So they do not have the Fanta flavor available. So I look at you and I say, oh, c'est triste, so sad to think that they will not be able to get the blue Fanta. I sit down, I say, did you go to college?
How many flap? You got to give me a consistent language.
One flap if it's yes. Okay, you did not go to college. College is overrated. Student debt has crippled many members of my family. I also did not go to school, to college. I learned from reading books from the local library. I am a sort of Goodwill Hunting kind of guy, you know? You are kind of like my mini driver. We're moving too fast. I am so sorry. Anyway, goodness me, and then we sit in awkward silence for maybe like 5 minutes, but it's because we are comfortable with each other. This is a sign that we are working out. At some point, the Whopper is taking far too long to produce, and so I go to the front register and I say, what is taking so long? And the other sort about the Burger King, the spice packers, the sauce packers that they have at the Burger King, they have the barbecue, they have the ranch, they have the honey mustard, but they have not taken it upon themselves to produce a sauce comparable to the sauce packets that they produce at the McDonald's with the Szechuan sauce.
I don't want to miss this, but people are saying you said a slur earlier, and I might have missed that. I don't remember you saying a slur earlier.
I don't believe I did. Now, did I say a slur? When did I say that?
I don't know.
Who is saying that?
It's actually Rocky who's saying it.
I see. Goodness gracious. Oh dear. Oh no. I'm terribly sorry if that happened. It is not in good taste to do something like that, and I am sorry.
Yeah, the guy who fucks butterflies is a good guy, everybody.
Naturally enough. I feel like it is a remarkably French thing to do something fucked up like that, and I am very sorry. Anyway, do we want to get back to the date, or should we kill this character as a kind of like clean slate?
Well, they're not killing you, but I certainly feel like there's nothing left to learn from that. So, we're gonna put it up to a poll.
Someone is saying, easiest question of my life. There we go, yes. I'm not saying to fuck the butterfly, I'm saying that once I have seduced the butterfly, I am able to study it in close proximity, you know? I do not have to have sexual intercourse with the butterfly. Terrible. Well, I'm sure we have all learned something today.
I am blown away at how close this is.
I feel like perhaps there are people who understand that it is cruel to try to shoot butterfly. It is cruel to try to catch them in net. The most beautiful thing that can happen is simply getting to know them over a shared meal. You know, we are breaking bread metaphorically. And also breaking into each other's inner lives, you know, exploring each other. Not exploring each other's bodies, mind you.
Rocky says, it's the 90s. Let him fuck them.
Since when is it the 90s? I do not know what has prompted this.
Anyway, bad news, buddy. It's a no.
No.
Did you catch my French there?
I did, that was very good. But I did not die, which is pretty impressive. Anyway, I want to take a moment to apologize on behalf of the entire program for accidentally saying something that is fucked up to say.
Yeah, we never do that on this show.
We never do anything like that, and
we don't say cunt a bunch of times.
No,
we're
no,
good people.
No, absolutely, absolument no. Anyway, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie. Ah. We're really having a weird one, huh? Folks, I'll say this one more time. We're 2 away from wishing upon a star. I think we should really do it. I think it's really going to be a good one. So, if you haven't yet, do it. And subscribe to the show. Hey, subscribe to the YouTube. Join the Discord. But we also have some guest book signatures. So let's take a look at some stuff in the guest book. Kermit is brave for leaving the burning cities to vacation on this mountain with us. I don't quite understand that. Oh, because of France? Okay. Oops, wanted to go to the other wish-granting demigod. This one won't shut up about politics. 3 stars. And I think that's it, but was there one above it? Oh, there is, but I can't fuck. I wish to sign the guest book. That's my wish, the guest book signed. We did that! And oh, we hit the freaking thing!
This is go to the thing.
We hit the freaking thing, folks. We're gonna go to the thing. It's time to wish upon the star. Thank you so much. I fight for them and Astral Aquila 42. And folks, please let me know if you'd like to sign the thing. And in the meantime, we're going to the other thing. It's time to wish upon a star. Now, let's see. How do I do this? Okay. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. We'll see how it goes. Hey everybody. My voice is supposed to be weird, right? Let's see. Is this doing anything? No.
Hello there.
Is this doing anything? No. Is this doing anything? Wow. Crocodile is really taking shots at Chris today, huh? Is this doing anything? Is this anything? Maybe I sound a little weird now? It's on 22? Oh. How about this? Maybe this?
No, 24.
This?
I think so.
This feels totally unchanged.
It's a pitch change, right? Well, which one did you turn up?
None of them.
Oh, you had to. There you go.
Alright, how about that? I sound exactly the same.
Do you?
What about that? Gotta turn up the effects knob. What does that even
It's
mean?
up right there. It's up.
It's all up. We're saying that this is it? We're saying I sound different? I can change the pitch fader? What the fuck are you talking about?
God damn it. Fuck. Come on, man.
Is it this?
No. Hold on. Do the phone mic. Do the phone mic. That one's gonna be fine.
Alright. I'm on the phone mic.
Is that better?
No, it sounds completely the same. Alright.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Now I'm on. There it is. There it is. We got it. It's me. It's the guy. It's the freaking guy. Hey everybody, welcome to Wish Upon a Star. We're going to be doing some wish granting for you in the chat. So, if you want your wish granted from a star, now is the big moment. We're gonna go into them, not into them, but we're gonna zoom in and then ask them questions, and they'll tell you if your wish is granted or something. You get it. You all get it. And speaking of, oh, this is perfect timing. All right, here we go.
Hello, it's me, David Lynch, creator of the television program Twin Peaks and a number of other weird short films that I put on YouTube. I'm here to grant your wishes.
Ask questions, folks.
Are there any questions? No, not questions. I'm here to grant wishes. I'm here to make sure that whatever you are desiring may or may not be guaranteed. Can I call you anytime to help you with the VPN problem? Sure, I guess. I don't know what that's talking about. What's the weather in LA today? It's going to be clear blue skies and golden sunshine all along the way. Everyone, have a great day. Can Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders fuck? I imagine in my mind's eye a moment upon a crystalline blue body of water. Two life rafts suddenly careen into each other there in the body of water. Aboard one, a quenched Donald Trump. He's got tons of water there on his little craft. Bernie Sanders is very thirsty. They bond over their shared desire for water and sustenance. It is a beautiful dream, and a dove soars overhead at the conclusion of it. What did Jack really do? He was a little monkey, and I'm not allowed to hang out with him anymore. As it should happen, the monkey is sort of just for being in motion pictures.
Well, how about that? That's the guy from the movies, or he makes the movies. Remember? Well, that was the first one. I hope y'all like that. I'm gonna get the next one ready. God, fuck, I gotta type at the same time. Alright. Y'all enjoying the show? Hope so. I'm gonna do all this stuff here. How did Jake stall for this? Configuring, routing, getting the data. It's all loading. It's gonna be, we're making the buttons are getting turned, and yep, and now the button here it is, and it's getting close, and how's everyone doing? Katzen Barn, really appreciating the work Jake does now. Okay, guys, we're all taking a lot of shots at Chris tonight. He's doing his best. All right, let's get another one.
Hello, it's me, Steampunk Fraser. I'm here to grant your wishes. Unfortunately, the experience cube was taken this past weekend. I was supposed to get Freddy. I was supposed to have Freddy for the weekend. Of course, my old flame, Lilith, was supposed to drop off my boy Freddy for the weekend, and we were going to go to a Cyber Dodger game. But of course, Dad and Daphne and Niles are borrowing the experience cube. You wish for a Coke. A Coke and a smile? Sure, why not? Put the mask back on. I suppose I would, but I wouldn't be able to see you clearly. To spy you from across the way. When are you fighting Steampunk Ali? I suppose there was that one time that... there was that one time when, someone did mistake me, incidentally, on the radio show for the fighter, Fraser, the boxer, and it led to all kinds of hijinks. I have never boxed in my life, but Dad gave me a quick tutelage. He showed me exactly how to box, and I can't say that I did very well for myself, but it ended up that I learned a valuable lesson, which is not to bite off more than I can chew. Functionally sleepless in Seattle. Yes, indeed, absolutely. Can I make you Chris? You wouldn't want that for your brain.
Agreed.
Fraser, Steampunk Fraser, has left the airship.
Well, I think that one went pretty good also. Can't complain. I think we're doing a really good job. Can you make... Oh, I'm not going to read that. I don't want to read that one. Well, time to turn all those knobs and configure all the data and go over the slides, and I'm going to right click on this one. So we're getting the interface, and yeah, look at this part. There's some, let's go Control Alt, and then we'll put some numbers in there, loading it up, getting the next star, bringing in the hardware and the cloud. Cloud is coming back. Alright, here we go.
Hello, it's me, Harry Styles. I wasn't invited to the VMAs because I didn't release a new album this year, which made me very sad. I don't know if you all saw the video of Taylor Swift dancing. She looked like she was having a lot of fun. Is there any sort of wish that you'd like me to grant? Not a single one of you. Not a single person wants a wish granted by
102
Harry
people
Styles.
watching right now.
102 people. Stony silence from you. Someone says that they wish that I made better music. You're not the first person to wish for that doing this bit. Two, don't worry. Two, wish for One Direction to get back together. I bumped my noggin making that movie with Olivia Wilde when I was cucking the dude from Ted Lasso. I bumped my noggin and now I don't remember any of those blokes. I know there was one that was just marginally more handsome than me, but I think I want to get back with that. You think I want to stand next to that? Good luck. Can I explode Steampunk Fraser? I believe that bit did incinerate upon landing. Can you swap Jonks' and Lonks' locations? I don't know why I would want to do that. Lonks is just posted up behind a 7-Eleven in town. And I think he likes being close to the magazine rack over there. I've seen him perusing once or twice. Someone says no.
Well, I think I agree with all of you when I say that guy sucks. Something about him. He's too pretty and rich. It bothers me. Do we got another one? Should we just go back?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
They can do it again if they want more.
Yeah. If you want more, just do a quick 15 other subs. Don't worry about it. Alright, folks. Thanks so much for stopping by. I love you all. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody. Oh fuck. Hey everybody. I'm back. Thanks to whoever reset the sub goal. The sub goal is now reset. And Jake, I think we did switch the effects back. I'm not 100% sure. Hi everyone. And yes, I am behind a 7-Eleven. Sometimes people bring me Slurpees. And I appreciate it. So 7-Eleven's doing this whole thing now where they do like their own brand. So it's like the muffins and the candy bars and stuff. Turn the effects knob down. What the fuck? Alright, how's that? How's that? Mitch F. Anderson, The Wrong Guy, is on YouTube. That's where I watched it. But I would not qualify it as high quality. Really? You all think that's better sounding? Something must be wrong with my ears because I cannot hear a difference between any of that stuff. Only when it's like a very noticeable weird voice change thing. Anyway, we've been having people come to my mountain, they've been wishing for stuff, yada yada yada, you all know the drill. Join our Discord, follow the show. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. Follow the TikTok. And that's about it. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to my mountain.
Hi, Jonks. Hello. Hi.
Hello. And I'm Lonks.
Oh, I'm sorry. You look so much like him.
I get that. People say I'm a much better looking version of him.
Who said that?
Everyone. It's a very common refrain.
Name one person.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch the YouTube VODs, but it's been said many times.
Ah.
What's your name?
My name's Donabello.
Donabello, like Donatello?
No, like down below. That's what I tend to say to people.
What?
Like down below. It's just what I tend to say to people.
But your name's Donatello?
Donabello.
Donabello.
But it kind of sounds like a funny little version of down below. Have you ever thought about it? Well, you definitely didn't think about it because I just brought it up.
It sounds like
And it
a
sounds
version
like you were
of
shocked
Donatello to me.
Yeah, I suppose it could be like that.
Anyway, what's your deal?
Anyway, my deal is I teach high school mathematics at the local New York high school.
Okay.
And a lot of the kids have been giving me a hard time.
Aw.
Because you see there's another teacher there on the campus, on the high school campus, who does all these funny, fun little voices.
Is it Michael Baby Dick?
No, he just has the one funny voice, and it's the one that he was born with. And I think that if he had his druthers, he would change it as soon as possible. No, this is a teacher who he teaches English and physical education. Imagine that. Imagine those two back to back.
What a combo.
What a combo. What a silly combo. Not two things you'd think of mixing together. But anyway.
What is the language? What is physical education but the language of our bodies? There it is.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
Anyway, what's your wish?
I would like to be able to do some funny voices. Just like the other teacher.
Okay. That seems like a very fair wish.
Yeah. I've been trying to do it of my own volition, just practicing at home, and I'm having a very hard time. I figured I'd start with something that a lot of the kids love, which is, of course, Groucho Marx.
Give it a go.
It's me. But see, you see, the problem is I'm not good at the voice, and I need to be good.
I thought that was great.
Really?
Keep going, yeah.
Okay, because there was a student in the back of the room who said that he would light my car on fire after school if I tried it again.
Do the kids at your school love Groucho Marx and defend him?
I have to assume they do. Their hearts beat and their bodies pump blood just like everyone else, right? So they must like Groucho.
Yeah, I don't know if they're threatening to burn your car because of their fealty to Groucho Marx, or if it's just because they hate you.
I have to imagine it's because the impression is bad and not for any other reason.
Okay. Who else you got? What else do you want to be able to figure out?
Let's see, gosh. Dick Cavett.
Okay, another guy the kids will love.
I'm sure that, of course, who wouldn't love him? He asks such insightful questions, not like these silly guys like Jimmy O'Brien and Fat Kimmy Fallon.
Fat Kimmy?
Fat Kimmy.
All right.
I tried watching an episode of Fat Kimmy, and I thought that the monologue was really bad. I thought the game that they played, they had on Ariana Grande, and she did not have any fun with their game. They did a version of, guess what I'm thinking of.
I don't like her ever since I saw her lick that donut. That made me think she was a rude girl.
Ariana Grande?
Yes.
I think that she may be Grande, Ariana, but she's got small character.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
She's got the keto character.
Anyway, let's hear some of your Dick Cavett.
And you brought that with you?
That sounds even more like Groucho Marx than your Groucho Marx did.
Oh, I wish this was so much easier. Just grant my wish.
Okay, sure. I mean, do you want to sort of argue to the council of why there's so many things to wish for. You could just wish for the students to like you.
That feels so, I don't know. Do you ever get people who come up here and say that just feels too easy, that feels like that kind of thing feels like a layup?
Yes, it all the time I get people who come up here and seemingly try to figure out the most convoluted wish they can wish for, rather than just the thing that will easily solve their problem.
Did I happen to hear, and I watch your program a lot, Lonks, did I happen to hear that I have a bonus wish waiting for me?
You do.
Oh, I'm excited.
You do.
I'm so excited.
Get ready.
I'm so excited.
Regardless of what happens with your wish, you will be taking home this. A novelty t-shirt that says, I 3-starred your mom?
I think that's a reference to some video game where if you get 3 stars in the game or like the race or something, that means that you did really well.
Uh-oh, are we in trouble? Did we let a bad thing slip through the cracks here?
Is it bad?
Chat, let us know if we just accidentally did a bad thing. 3-starred
Everyone's saying
your
it
mom.
seems fine. I feel like you're panicking over nothing.
I really welled your mom. What does this mean? I
don't get it either. I thought I maybe understood, but I don't. Someone explain. So say saying TOS, that's a slur.
I don't get it. And maybe someone who I'm gonna figure out who submitted this. Real Randy Newman. Maybe you could tell us what this is.
Are you out there, real Randy Newman, or did I alienate you earlier at some point in the show?
Well, he's certainly still participating in the Discord.
Well, that's good. Anyway, I feel like this is a great shirt.
Oh, it's like saying pwned.
Okay, is that like sex?
I guess so.
Well, that might go over well. I think kids like it when you say something kind of promiscuous like that that's a little edgy.
Cool, yeah, well now you'll have that.
Very, very exciting. What's the size?
A child's large.
A child's large. I'm a child's medium. Does it run small?
You can try to shrink it in the wash.
I'll do my best.
Anyway,
Maybe I should change my wish to... Nah.
you can change it to literally anything you want. Anything in the world.
What if I made my wish that every piece of clothing I ever bought was exactly the size I needed it to be before washing?
That feels like a really good wish that no one ever thinks to wish for.
Does it though?
yes.
It feels kind of like... I feel like I'd rather be able to do a good Norman Mailer impression for the kids.
Look, it's your call. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but man, that feels like such a better wish. Also, let me just get some clarification. You want to be able to do any impression at all, anything.
Yes.
So any celebrity, anything, you will just regurgitate it.
Except for the ones that could get me in trouble with HR at the school.
Okay, yes, of course. You want to just be a regular James Adomian.
Not only do I not want to be good at those impressions, I want to be physiologically incapable of trying them. I need to be saved from myself.
Okay, I can sort of maybe make that the fine print of the wish.
Someone is saying do Obama.
Right, so that would be an impression that your body shuts down if you try to
exactly.
do it.
I become mute.
Great.
Incapable of making noise.
And before we make you good at impressions, can you do a Donald Trump for me?
Oh, it's like... What if they had cigarettes at the store?
That was pretty good.
I know I nailed the hand motions. It's like he does this, remember? Remember that?
I do. A lot of Obama's in the chat.
Obama, remember that?
Remember that?
From the, was it YouTube or TikTok? I can't
Who
remember.
knows these days?
These kids are making so many new things and I can't keep up.
Alright, but what I'm saying is they could be like, teacher, do an impression of Selena Gomez, and you'd be able to do...
I think Selena Gomez might be marginally problematic. I know that she's supposed to be, where's she from?
Mexico.
I can't do that.
Yeah, but I don't think you're doing like a stereotypical Mexican, like... I don't think she's pretty Americanized, so the impression wouldn't have any kind of racial connotation to it, I think. She's also from Texas.
Interesting. Well,
I believe she's Mexican descent.
There are a lot of people in Texas that I wouldn't deign to try to impersonate. I don't think being from Texas is going to save.
Oh, this is interesting. Her father is Mexican and her mother is Italian.
So is the idea that...
And she's...
I could only do the Italian half of the impression, maybe. That might work.
Yeah, that could be it.
Oh, mamma mia! I make a new song.
Oof. Alright, this is the first one I've really felt like you whiffed on, and unfortunately it's the one that your students would like the most. I'm feeling like we're gonna put this up to a vote. So you're sure you don't want to wish for anything better, you just want to be able to do any impression at all whenever anyone asks of you?
I wish I could talk to my Subway sandwich artist over the phone. He knows.
Alright, that'll be your wish.
Wait, what? I was just saying that I would love to talk to him over the phone so that I could get some sort of guidance as to what I should wish for. Wait.
Alright, we're on it.
Wait, no. Sometimes I just talk with him, we have little chats, and he seems to always have pretty good ideas. This is not what I wanted, though, for my wish.
Sorry, when you come to Logs and you say I wish, that's what happens.
What? Come on. No.
Oh, thank you so much. Sincerely, Lillian.
Thank you, sincerely, Lillian.
Why don't you catch them up as to what's happening
or
here right now?
Sincerely, Lynn. I came up here, I was trying to wish from Lonks.
Maybe explain conceptually what's happening on the show.
This is a Talking Stone demigod named Lonks, and he grants wishes. But it's up to you in the chat to decide whether or not I actually get my wish granted. And I came up here to try to become really good at impressions, specifically Groucho Marx, Dick Cavett, and Norman Mailer, because I teach at a high school. And the kids are going to be so wowed with me as a teacher if I can come in with funny voices that are all wacky and relatable to them, like those voices. Anyway, I was going to wish for that. But then at the last minute I said, gosh, I wish I could touch base with my sandwich artist. My name's Donabello. Kind of sounds like down below.
Kind of sounds. Kind of sounds like Donatello.
Something to think about. It kind of sounds like Down Below, like a funny twist on Down Below, like a name.
And what's funny about you having a name that's kind of like Down Below?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe an allusion to eating pussy? I don't know.
Do you eat pussy? Is that part of your character?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, watch out. We're gonna bring up the phone booth. We granted your wish. Go ahead and pick up that phone.
Are my mics switched?
Yep.
Kevin, it's Donna.
Oh.
You at work?
Are you the lady who always
I'm Donna,
orders
the lady. I'm Donna. We talk all the time. I always order on Italian urban cheese, an Italian urban cheese footlong with tuna.
Yeah, the tuna sandwich lady.
Yeah.
On whole wheat. Or no, Italian herbs and cheese.
You don't remember me? I talked to you about that one weekend when my mother was coming to visit. And I said, I don't know where I'm going to put her up. And you said, I don't know, you don't have a guest house? I said, I don't have a guest house. And you said, I don't know, there's a hotel down the street. You could pay for that, pay for a room. And I said, I guess I could try that, but she may not like it. And then because you prompted me, I called ahead and asked her, and she said she was fine with a hotel. You're so smart, Kevin.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, I'm having sex right now. Is there something I can help you with?
You're having sex right now, Kevin?
Yeah. She's on top right now, so I have a little bit of time, but I am gonna flip her over soon. So what's up?
Step away from the phone.
I've already stepped away.
Step away from... Back up. Don't go near the phone. How'd that go?
I'd like to change my wish to killing
It's too late. You've actually already made a wish.
I'd like to change my wish to killing myself.
You've actually already made a wish.
I'd like to take my own life. I'd like you to take my life.
If you want to take your own life, you can do that on your own time, but you've actually already made your wish.
Oh.
Why do you want to kill yourself, Donna? What's wrong?
Police! Police! Help! Police!
Oh, my mouth wasn't moving that whole time.
I'm gonna go reach for that officer's gun.
Okay.
I'm gonna go try to grab that officer's gun. Is that okay?
You know, it's your life. It's your life to live.
Okay.
Is everything okay though, Donna? Do you want to talk about it?
Just, you know.
The more you're here, the more someone might pay $5 to kill you.
I just feel like some little slut decided to get in the way of me and Kevin and our beautiful white picket fence future that I had dreamed up for us.
The Subway sandwich artist, you were romantically interested in him?
Yeah, we were going to have an open relationship. We were going to be poly, and I was going to be able to have sex with the other people at school that I like.
Well, if you were going to have an open relationship, why are you so upset that he was sleeping with someone? Which I deduced from that phone call.
Because first I have to connect with him emotionally, and then at that point I can kind of pitch him on being open.
Okay, well, I've got good news, so maybe don't kill yourself quite yet.
Okay.
Because you're getting a bonus wish. It's a milk costume. A lot of clothes today. It's a genuine milk costume.
Is it that one over there?
Yeah, you can. This is the only one you'll actually have the ability to. This is the one you can actually put on here right away. Ah, and perfect timing to be wearing that. Thank you, I Fight for Them.
What happened?
You'll see. Donna! No easy way to say this. The chat has voted to kill you, which I guess you actually wanted.
Sounds great. No objections for me. Make it quick.
Okay, you don't want to plead for your life or anything? They can spare you for $10.
Maybe like a last statement? Maybe that would be something?
Sure, do whatever you want. What was so great about Kevin, if I might ask? Why did you want to fuck this sandwich artist so bad?
Well, thank you very much. Every time I would go for the first week, and I went 2 times a day, and I'd get the same thing, a tuna foot long on Italian urban cheese. And
Sorry, you'd go 2 times a day? Did I
2
get
times
that
a
right?
day, yes.
Jesus.
And they say that you can't have that much tuna, that it's bad for you to have that much mercury, but I am fine. Anyway, I would go and I would ask for pickles, and he would never need prompting to give me extra pickles, which he always gave freely.
Sorry to cut you off. I do want to hear the rest of this. Everyone's asking if the homework will still be due tomorrow.
Oh, I think the sub is going to come in. They'll still collect the homework. I do think that you'll be able to watch some Bill Nye the Science Guy, though.
Thank you so much, Anthem. Let us know if you want to sign the guest book. Okay, so you're saying there'll be
I
a sub?
did leave them. They can choose from between 2 movies, Osmosis Jones.
Ooh.
Or an episode of Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh, I mean, I guess that one's okay. But Osmosis Jones is awesome.
Yeah, Bill Murray's in it.
Yeah.
He's so silly.
Anyway, what were you saying about Kevin?
He always gave me extra pickles, and that's when I knew that one day we would settle down.
Again, I'm so sorry to cut you off. Can you give me your entire sandwich order with everything you put on it?
Absolutely. It's a tuna foot long on Italian Durban cheese. I put American cheese toasted, of course toasted. It's like a tuna melt.
Right.
Idiot.
Please don't take that tone with me.
Shut
I'm just trying to help.
I take this shit so seriously. I take Subway sandwich artists so seriously. I take it as seriously as a goddamn heart attack. So when you run your mouth and try to interrupt me and suggest that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, makes me want to slap that goddamn mustache right off your ugly mug. Does that make sense?
Okay, I can tell you're just lashing out because you're hurt. So what else goes on the sandwich?
It's true.
You now toasted it. Now what?
It's true. I'm heartbroken. Anyway, I go and I say, toast it. Of course, I wait the customary 30 seconds for it to finish toasting. He pulls it out of the oven. I say, lettuce, and then I wait because it's rude to just give them 3 right in a row. You wait till they put on the lettuce, and then you say onion, and then you say sweet onion teriyaki sauce, and then you say pickles, and then you say black olives.
You say sauce, and then you go for more toppings?
Yes.
Okay.
So that the sauce blends and isn't just going to leak right out of the sandwich.
Okay. So
they always give you the bag vertically like this, so that of course it's going to drip right out. They need to hand it to you like flat, like the sandwich is flat, so that the sauce doesn't drip out.
Okay. So pickles and olives. That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Pretty good sandwich order. So anyway, you thought you were going to have the white picket fence life with Kevin. It doesn't look like anyone's coming to your rescue here. Not even sandwich artist Kevin. Wouldn't it be great if he made some sort of dramatic entrance right now and saved your life?
It would be so cool, except there's only 2 people physically in the studio right now.
The only dramatic entrance he's making right now is probably trying butt stuff with his girlfriend. All right, let's eat you.
All right, we don't got too much time, so we gotta try to make this one. We gotta try to make this one quick, okay? I saw what you done. Did. You're giving away the milk outfits, okay? Now, last time I checked,
somebody won it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know what you're after, okay? You're trying to jack my style, my stylistic choices. Which
Who are you, traveler?
Benjamin Hutton.
Benjamin Hutton?
Benjamin Hutton.
Like Benjamin Moore Paints?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Okay. Jeez. My God. No, anyway, listen. I went to every Halloween store in the Tri-County area and purchased every single last milk costume so that I would be the only one to wear this milk. Okay? See, right? Are we clear on that?
Yes.
All right. So, ipso facto, you magically conjuring more of them defeats the whole purpose of my thing, which is to be the only guy wearing the milk costume. So at this point, tabula rasa, we're going to put the poll up right now, and this is going to be an officially licensed poll. This is going to have ramifications long-term for the future of the program that you're watching, okay? You ready? I would like to, in a fit of pique, which means anger, in a fit of anger and frustration.
If it means anger, wouldn't it be better to just say the word we all know what the meaning is of?
Now, I would like to physically destroy not only the milk costume that you gave them, But this milk costume, and when I say destroy, I mean literally as soon as this show is over, I'm going to take it and put it in the trash can. We're going to destroy this costume forever, okay? That's the vote that we're putting up right now. That's the wish. The wish is to destroy in perpetuity this god-awful fucking costume that I don't know how we continue to justify having in this goddamn studio. All right? I should keep it up as a visual representation of the worst decision making we've ever had as a show, which is to have this goddamn thing in here. It's taking up so much fucking space. It's always clunky. It's
All right,
never. It doesn't fit on the rack. Turn the goddamn camera around. Show them what the fucking thing looks like. Show them what it looks like. It doesn't fit on the goddamn thing. People are saying they don't care. I don't. Fuck you. Goodness gracious, land sakes alive.
Not looking
Oh,
good.
now come on. No, that's what. Come on. This is rigged. This is rigged.
Welcome to Lonks Mountain, baby. I make my own rules.
Let's get Jimmy Carter in here to verify that this is a rigged election. That's his whole deal now. That, building houses, and being the crypt keeper from the fucking television program. That's his job. The 3 jobs of Jimmy Carter right now: certify election results,
Isn't he
or
dead?
decertify election results. Did he die? Oh yeah, he just died. Shit. Man. Shows how fixated I've been on this goddamn milk costume. I forgot that Jimmy Carter
Oh,
then
he's
kicked
not
the
actually
bucket.
dead.
Wait, so what was all that?
I think they said, like, we're letting him die.
No, you know who did? You know who died? Not Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Buffett.
Yep. That's right.
We got those 2 men confused.
I do remember a couple months ago, Carter's family came out and were like, we're letting him die.
Yeah, that's true. They did do that.
Anyway, he's actually about to turn 99 in a few weeks.
That's fucking nuts. That's crazy. You ever know? Like, I don't know. I guess it's okay that he's alive. It'd be great if Henry Kissinger were dead, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to be funny when Henry Kissinger dies and everyone goes like, taste this L, pal. And it's like, he died at 100 years old.
He already won.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
He's friends with Jack Nicholson. He already won.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well for himself. Pretty unfortunate.
Anyway,
Didn't
folks,
he
we're not
make
getting
a-
rid of the milk costume.
What movie did he make a cameo in? Can somebody check the IMDb
Kissinger?
trivia?
I'm on it.
He was in some movie or other, and it was really jarring to see him, and it was really bothered me quite a bit.
Tomorrow Never Dies?
Was he in Tomorrow Never Dies? That's
He's
nuts.
Additional crew. What was he additional crew in
Maybe he
Tomorrow
was
Never Dies?
advising on
He
how
was
to
a
be
consultant.
He was a consultant on the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies, or Tomorrow Never Knows.
That's
Wait, what's
so sus.
what's Tomorrow Never Dies? That's not the James Bond movie. Also, I'm wearing the ladies' jacket. Isn't that funny?
It's a James Bond movie.
Okay, well, so wait, so what am
Anyway,
I
he
thinking
wasn't
about?
in
No,
any movie.
Tomorrow
Oh,
Never
as
Knows.
Self, maybe.
Tomorrow Never Knows is the Beatles song. That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay. Well,
Okay, so he has so many credits as Self. He has 157, so it'll be really tough to tell. The Diplomat,
Naked Comedy saying they're 13. Who the fuck are all these people? This
Last Days in Vietnam.
Creative Steve, thank you for subscribing. It will do you no good, unfortunately, other than, of course, all the fun stuff that comes with subscribing to our program. But
Bobby
we're not
Fischer
doing the
Against
impressions
the
or
World.
nothing. Yeah.
I don't
How
know.
do we feel about this episode, huh? How do we feel about this one?
I'm very curious about this cameo now.
I could have just been hallucinating that. I could be wrong. It's entirely possible that I'm wrong.
He
I've
was
been
on
wrong.
Dick Cavett twice.
I am very wrong once or twice. I've been wrong. I have definitely been wrong. Strong ending, says K-Weeb. I guess I agree. There wasn't enough woke Indiana Jones. I agree with that. I like the part where Grant said slur. Thank you, Theo from Eden. Thank you for continuing to bring that up.
I feel like Grant and Chris are really tired, and it's going the way it has.
Yeah, I think we need to get guests back in here as soon as fucking possible. How about that? How about we
I
get
don't
guests?
think that's going to fix it. Sincerely,
think that
Lynn, I
would do-
enjoyed my time here
that
for
would
what
help
it's
me out
worth.
a lot.
Thank you so much, sincerely, Lynn. I hope you enjoyed the show, and please come on back. And thank you so much for the raid as well.
I did not learn about Heaven's Gate Naked Comedy. I got no closer to understanding Heaven's Gate as a bit.
Not the worst episode.
Well, that's a fucking...
Big
It's not
mustache
exactly
is
a high bar
good.
to clear. Big
Three
mustache,
hearts.
yeah, that was
Did we get any more guest book? Nope. That's it. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I'm Lonks. You'll never see me again. You'll never... One of the episodes of all time. Great. Thank you.
I won't think about that tonight as I'm drifting off
I
to
won't be
sleep.
laying in bed thinking about that at all tonight.
I won't be thinking about that.
This was a show. Great.
God. Now, hey,
Steve
Lonks.
did a guest book. Oh, okay.
Lonks, it's Grant.
Hang on, sorry. I have to... I can't put it in the guest book because it's just far too long, but I'm going to read it out.
Okay.
This is from Creative Steve. Message for guest book. I always love my monthly travel to Jonks, and I'm Lonks, to see what he is up to. I always share my stories of my coding journey while showing off my improv skills. He exchanges by giving me lore of how he formed, and it's always fun hearing it each visit. 5 stars. Thank you so much, Creative Steve. I am Lonks, but that's still a nice message.
Let's cut.
What's up, Grant?
Let's cut. End. Let's hit the end.
All right, I want everyone in the chat to drink in this moment right now.
Hit the end.
I want everyone in the chat to really focus in on what's happening right now, and I want you all to send long messages in the Discord after the show tonight, talking about what Grant's doing and what that might be about. And where... fuck. I fucked up. I fucked up.
Cut now.
I don't know where's the end.
Hit the end now, actually.
Where is the end?
Okay, all right. Ugh, they got too real for a second.
Were you really going in
It
and
was
out
actually
there?
starting to hurt a little bit, I think.
That's good. That's the actor in you.
Yeah.
I can't find the end button. Oh, there it is.
I don't feel great about how that went.
I do. Folks, for the Everything Now show, we do this 4 nights a week despite what is clearly the logical thing. We do this 4 nights a week. And you can catch us all those 4 nights, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 6 on Saturday. Follow all this shit. Follow all this stuff. Check out the Twitter. Follow the Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're so damn close to the big 1,000. We're like genuinely in. It's gonna happen soon. We're really close for real. So subscribe. And also,
Why did we do this?
Follow. I don't know who made a post. That was
Who
crazy.
did a post? Why
Who
would
did
they
a post? Who's filling up the grid? Who's
This is
putting
not
the grid?
this is not grid-worthy content
This is not
either.
grid-worthy.
This is 1,000% not grid-worthy content.
I don't actually know. I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's really this is terrible.
Anyway, and also follow the TikTok. And please join the Discord. All those bonus wishes, we'll delete it. All those bonus wishes came from you in the Discord. So check out the Discord. Everyone's saying good morning and stuff to each other. They're all going to talk Grant out of being suicidal later in the chat, in the Discord, in the chat section probably. Come on back and give us money and buy our merch. Oh shit, hang on.
Plug the merch.
Check this shit out. It also comes in black.
Wow.
And it's black and it's green instead of orange.
Holy heck.
The green's awesome. It's like green screen green.
What the heck?
Buy it. And I'm sorry to everyone who has recently ordered one. If you ordered it before Monday, it's already in the mail on its way. If you ordered it this week, I was supposed to ship it tonight, or I was supposed to pack it up to ship it tonight, but I have to go because I'm watching James Adomian film his stand-up special.
Incidentally, I am also.
Very excited about it. We're going to go see our boy James Adomian film his new stand-up
and
special.
I'm bringing my personal hairdryer so that he can dry his wet shirt. Why is it wet? Why is it wet?
Because he's sweating.
Because he's sweating from the first show?
My coworker said, can you please bring a hairdryer with you when you come to the theater because Adomian has sweat through his shirt and we need to do the second show and he needs to be
what if we just brought him another shirt? What if we brought an Everything Now Show shirt?
That would be good, but it would
shirt.
ruin the continuity of the because you film two
Be pretty
specials back
funny.
to back. It would be really funny if sometimes they just cut and he's wearing a different shirt every now and then.
I think it'd be funny. Bring the milk costume. That's another great idea.
And folks, if you want to go to the James Adomian special, you really gotta hop over there ASAP, but there are still tickets available to the second show, but they will be closing the doors sharp at 9:30 because they are taping it, so I gotta head out right away.
Vetak versus the world, your mouth to God's ears.
Ask him to be a guest next. Vitak, I got great news. He's been on the show twice already, and he's funny every time. And we're gonna get him back on soon, but he said in preparation of this special, he has to do stand-up only. But now he's filming the special today. So keep an eye out because I think Adomian will be on again very soon.
Naked Comedy, are you legitimately watching this in line for the show? Are you watching the show?
The marquee says sold out, but I believe that's just the 7:30.
So Naked Comedy is just outside the Elysian watching us on their phone.
That's commitment.
Dedication. Oh, and by the way, watch this show also.
Yeah, watch it on YouTube and watch it when it's live on Twitch. We're gonna raid somebody. I'm wearing my Armenia hat. For when I go see Adomian, I'm gonna be wearing the Armenia hat. Just got off the bus.
Let's raid Critical Role.
We're gonna raid Critical Role.
No, we're not. We're not raiding Critical Role.
A small little stream we want to support.
No,
our friends at Critical
It
Role.
would be a good bit to raid Critical Role though after tonight, wouldn't it? Who's online? Do they even get notifications?
We're like Critical Role in a lot of ways.
Yeah, yeah.
In that we're funny, and that we had the AstroTurf campaign of College Humor to boost our numbers.
People are calling me the Matt Mercer of fucking up.
People are calling me People are calling me Chris.
People are calling you. You know who I would call you? You're kind of. I don't know. You're not the Travis Willingham.
I don't know who any of those people are.
You're not type A enough to be Sam Riegel. You're kind of more. I don't know who you are really.
Yeah, again, that all means nothing to me. I've never seen any of them.
We're gonna raid Uncle Joe.
We're gonna raid our boy Uncle Joe. People are saying I'm Travis. What do you think about that, Grant?
I think it's the closest one, but it's a stretch. It's like a big stretch. It's truly a stretch.
Looks like I'm too damn unique to be pinned down. Looks like I'm too damn my own guy.
No, it's just every single one of them is
like kind of fun and nice.
Yeah,
and outgoing
and type A, and
good to like
they
be
look
around.
Like they look like they're the kind of people
who
they're the kind of people who squeal when they release a new fucking like Kiri sock.
I don't know what any of that means.
From Campaign 2, they find a little Kenku and they become friends for 3 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Became a fan favorite. Kenkus are great.
We're selling one T-shirt, so make sure you buy it.
All right, we're raiding fucking Uncle Joe. Bye, everybody. Hey.
Bye, everybody. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Whoever it is that followed. Oh, wow, you already deleted that, huh?
No.
Someone did.